Welcome to the Creating a Course That Works mini-series. Over the next 7 weeks, I'm going to break down for you some of the really important things you need to know about creating a course. You see, the thing is, courses have become cool or fashionable. Everyone's talking about building their own online course, creating their course, passive income, and so much more. The thing is that building a course isn't just the process of smushing 3 videos together and saying you've got a 3-step course, although that can be kind of it. There's a lot more to doing a really good course and a really great course. So if you are looking to sell your content online or sell your knowledge online, if you're looking to educate people so they actually learn something and they actually get a result, and if you're looking to have testimonials at the end from happy participants who got somewhere, then this is the mini-series for you. Over the next 7 weeks, we're going to break down some of the things you need to know, from just how to structure your content, to how to make your audience engaged, to actually where to put your course in terms of from a tech point of view. All 7 series are going to be happening right here, free for you. No opt-in, no sign-up, no nothing on the website. So stick around, find out more. This is your 7-step mini-series for how to create a course that works. Creating a Course That Works, episode 1, and today we're talking, it's all about who. I have said this time and time again, and if you're not sick and fed up of me saying it yet, you're going to be soon. But writing a course is all dependent on who you're writing your course for. Now, in any business sense, online or offline, people are always talking about target market and niche. They tell you it's really important to know who your ideal client is, to know who you're talking to and who you're selling to. And that is just as important, if not more so, when it comes to creating a course. You see, the thing is, if you want them to get something out of it, you have to know what they need to know. You can just deliver content, so you can just write a series of videos or a series of blog posts. But if you don't really think about who's going to be reading them and what information they want to know and need to know to get the result they want, then they're just never quite going to get there. What you're going to get is a whole heap of people signing up who go, this isn't really what I thought it was, or this isn't really the course I thought it was for me. If you want them to get great results from your course, you have to know exactly who you're going to be selling to and who's going to be signing up. So you need to be really, really specific. I've used this example a couple of times, you're going to hear it again. There is a really big difference, let's say, when you're writing a healthy eating course, between writing a course for someone who's been morbidly obese their whole life and needs somewhere to start, someone who's just the average Joe Blow, kind of knows they should be eating more fruit and veg, but isn't really doing it, or someone who's an elite athlete who wants to increase their PBs and wants the finer points nutrition. All 3 of those courses would be a healthy eating nutritional based course, but they are 3 very different courses. Very, very different courses. So you really need to nail down who. Some of the things you need to think about is, how old are they? Now, it might not make a difference, but sometimes it does. Are they male or female? Are they particularly tech savvy or not? If you've got an audience that's not particularly tech savvy, that's going to make a difference with how you build and deliver your course. Are they used to dealing with video, or do they want PDF or checklist? Are they very familiar with the content you're delivering, or is this all completely new to them and they're starting from scratch? Is there certain terminology or words they like to use or specifically don't like to use? How adverse are they to swearing, for example? Do they have certain terminology that they use in their industry or in their field that other people do or don't use? These questions all really need to be thought about at the beginning because they make a big difference to the way you build your course. I get a lot of people coming to me and asking questions like, how long should my course be? Which platform should I build it on? And how much money should I charge? And you know what all the answers to those are? It depends on who you're building it for. If you're building it for a particularly non-tech savvy audience, then perhaps a big flashy membership site is not the way to go. Maybe simple email drip-fed delivery so they can just open it in their inbox and learn straight from there with email, which most people are fairly tech savvy about, is a way to go. Maybe you're actually going to be sending them stuff in the mail so that they don't have to be particularly tech savvy to start with. If they're going to be like that, then you need to think about how you can serve that audience best. If they're particularly adverse to certain words, don't use them in your videos. Or if there are certain terminologies or phrases that they do love, use them in your videos. How much should you charge? Well, is an audience who's getting basic entry-level information or advanced information? Are you going to be giving them lots of support or no support? All of these questions make a difference. So your challenge this week is to really think about exactly who you want to write a course for. This is when you need to nail target market like you have never nailed it before. The easiest way to do this is to think about a specific client. So if you've had a client like this in the past, this is best. Or if you've got someone on your marketing list at the moment or in one of your Facebook groups at the moment who you know is just like this, actually use them as an example. Maybe change the name because otherwise they might feel a bit weird. Write down as much as you can about that person. What were they struggling with? What words have they used? What posts have they made? How old are they? All the things you can think of, and really nail a very specific person here so that when you're writing your course, every time you can think, this is Emma, she's my ideal client. These are the things she's struggling with. This is the kind of person she is. And then every time I write my course, I can be like, does Emma need to know that? Does that help Emma? Would Emma like that? When you're writing a course that way, you're going to solve some really specific problems. And you're not going to be trying to target everyone in your database, but instead you're going to be trying to solve the problems of a singular person. And there are more people with that exact problem. So go away and work out your target audience. And until you have nailed it, it's really difficult to start building a course. Try and write down as much as you can about them because it will definitely help you along the way. That's it for this episode. And as always, I will see you in the next video.